Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Thursday. It is September the 21st, 2017. Gonna look at races 1 and 2 from Belmont, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's get on to it. Races 1 and 2, the jumps races from today's program from Belmont. The first race, it is the William Entenmann Memorial Hurdle per $75,000. It's to be run over national fences, a hurdle for 4-year-olds and upward, which have never won over the hurdles prior to March the 1st of 2016, or which never won 3 races or other than 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds here. Field of 8 horses are going the distance of ground here of the 3,600 meters or 2 miles and a quarter on the chase course, which is the inner turf course, by the way. 2 miles and a quarter, 3,600 meters. Top pick in this one, I like the number 6 horse here. Number 6, Moscato. I'm going to go 6-4-2-3 in the superfecta. 6-4-2-3 super. Top pick number 6, Moscato, 2-1. Sean McDermott is in the saddle. Most recently, this horse has started 13th of August. 23rd of August at Saratoga. 2 mile straights in the MJ Walsh Stakes. A horse won by 9 3/4 lengths that day. Sat back early, just second most of the race, then got the lead a second time around, then took off clear. Very easy victory. Just went away with it. Very, it was geared down at the end. Could have won by more than a dozen, but he didn't, jockey didn't want to use the horse that day. Start before at Saratoga, 2 miles 16th in the Jonathan Kaiser novice hurdle. Horse finished second by 1 3/4 lengths. He sat second most race, just couldn't get a good kick out of him. It was his first start since May, so maybe he needed the race. And then start before 2 miles and a quarter down Nashville in lounge race for 46,000. Horse won by 6.5 lengths. Was jumping on the lead all throughout. Had a very easy victory. To keep in mind here today, this at Belmont Park, when they do run the jumps races, the final run-in is about 5 furlongs, a little over 5 furlongs. There's no straightaway jumps fences for the final time, so you have to have a front runner. The closers really don't do well when you have a long run-in. So this horse is a front runner. I think he should like this race course, getting an extra, he's not going the 2 miles 3/8 today, he's getting 2 miles and a quarter, so he has 1 less furlong today, and I think he'll like it here, so he'll be my top pick. So to recap my bets for the first from Belmont, it's the William Entenmann Memorial Hurdle. I'm going to go with the 6 horse Moscato. I'm going to go 6-4-2-3 in the superfecta. So now let's get on to race number 2 from Belmont Park. It's featured on the program. It is the Lonesome Glory Handicap Grade 1 purse, $150,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 8 horses going the distance of ground here of 4,000 meters or 2 miles and 1/2 on the chase course, which is also the inner turf course. 2 miles and a half. Belmont Park, if you're watching this from outside the States, Belmont Park, they used to run, years ago, chase jumps races all the time. In years past, it's only been this one day out of the year, but hopefully in the next few years they start bringing back the jumps races at Belmont a little bit more, because if you ever watch races from Belmont on the turf courses are very big. They're the inner turf course is about 1 mile and 3/16 circumference. The Widener, which is the outer turf course, is about 1 mile 5/16. So they're very big turf course for North America standards, and you can run a lot more jumps races here. And hopefully they do that. But the Lonesome Glory Handicap's been around quite a while, named after a great horse. It's a great race this year. My top pick, I like the number 2 horse Swansea Mile. I'm gonna go 2-8-7-5 in the superfecta. 2-8-7-5 super. That's my top 4. Top pick number 2, Swansea Mile. 5-1, Michael Mitchell is on this 7-year-old gelding out of Dylan Thomas. Most recently, this horse has started on 24th of August at Saratoga. Mile 3/8 in New York Turf Riders Handicap. Horse finished 5th by 6 1/4 lengths that day. Was way out of it that day. It just wasn't his day to win. Didn't get a really good closing kick. Before that, this horse ran really well in the A.P. Smithwick Memorial at Saratoga, 2 miles and 16th on the 27th of July. This horse won by 2 lengths, sat back early, a long way back, got the lead in the run-in, and took off clear. Was 28-1, ran like a horse that would be 3-1. It was just an all-around great race. Major improvement off the start before at Philadelphia Park, 1.5 miles, July the 8th in a lounge race. Horse finished 7 by 11 and a quarter lengths. Didn't do anything that, he just, it wasn't his day to win, a little bit too short for him. But he does well over the jumps. He's run here at Belmont in the past. He had a decent fourth place finish in this race last year, closing up well. I would like him to see him sit a little bit closer. If he sits a little bit closer, I think he has a strong chance of winning. At 5-1, I think he'll run a big one, so he'll be my top pick. So to recap my bets for the second from Belmont, it's the Lonesome Glory Handicap, the Grade 1 Lonesome Glory Handicap. I'm going to go with the 2-horse Swansea Mile. I'm going to go 2-8-7-5 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5. Good luck, everyone.